Alhamdulillah, we continue from Musa we end. We don't look at this whole code. Now we come to a new frame. Good. What actually don't happen? This na various codes on there. Just like we get different diffs and then what we understand. This now div number 1, we assume say this is div number 2. This now div number 3. Good. Div number 1, we don't explain them. You don't set all the buttons in. We get for the now the top. If you get access for refresh, if they allow you for add, allow you for print, allow you for refresh the tables, you feel for set them null, so that it will allow you for do a fresh input. Good. Now we don't do that for them button. Now we come to the next one. You say what next? The next thing here is now we assume say we don't know nothing about this code. First, I will explain this one. This one now a post method. I don't need to explain again. I hate for iterate on one green thing. Sounds I'd assume as if we not understand, but in this case, hopefully when I watch my previous video, we get a frame. In this frame, we give them a style. A div button, meaning now a whole division on its own. Whenever by good practice, when you want to create a table, put it inside a div. Then the div will get a padding top, padding top, padding bottom. The up and the down for leg space. When I 5 pixels inside the table, then I will jam the table up and down. So a table gets what you call rows and column. Within the row, we create a column. Inside that column, what we can do, we then declare we dev field for configure a text box. We need a text box, we get a lambda expression. The lambda expression define the properties, the elements within. The first element, we need the branch in ID. Now a combo box actually, we need the ID. This can be any name, but for it depicts on which one for you. Meaning a combo box or one cassette. The combo box now a tool where gets a list of items inside. So the property caption, the name, meaning why we use caption, if we don't use text, other field, combo box only accept text, or rather we say caption. I same as text we want for give the name of them on top. Then the property captions we set as horizontal. Yes. Horizontal, but for the middle. Now here we do. At the end of the day, we close this one. This one from here, now here it end. Now here it end. Now inside I see this table, and this table now I close. So we don't do table 1. Column 1. We do column 1, then we can open back another column inside the same row. Meaning that for the same state so. Like this one is so we get first column, second column, third column, fourth column now. Something like that. So we get another column, what you can do again, say for open. Button will enable for open, we'll do the same thing back. But in this case, after we don't get the button, we get a submit behavior, or say for B2, if we're able for submit. Meaning if I click open, if we're able to perform an action. But how you go perform an action, this outline and for there you will show me you will present the button, let's see the button itself. Then for there you will act this submit behavior, and you go to a function, you go to controller, or called branch, you go to the method, the action method, where you get branch. Now in there you will perform this submit behavior. If I click this button, for the open the fields here, if I can now to controller, now in this is controller, then get branch. I look for get branch. Let us ask for get branch. You see function. Now in function this, but we'll get for cancel function them later. High level it give them records and therefore we load them for we. Each one load them for we. This get branch. But we know the deal with controller for now. Now we'll go back. So we code now you don't redirect them. In back now from here to here end up. So look this column. This yes column. Fortunately, this column in all the end we also ask for another thing. If you get delete inside the same column, this column, if you get delete, if you really delete today, then interesting. This will make an for the delete button. If a small character, let be big capital letter. Then check them now. If you delete today, meaning the things you would give them grant you tell them they create account for you. They allow you for it, let you delete record, for let you add a record, for let you open record. So they now only for let you view record only. So now they print, we check back another condition. If you have the opportunity for that, yes. Let's assume you have the opportunity, you create, you delete. Since onto combo, now just a plain text. It allow you for let you guys text onto caption. If now combo we'll say b.property.caption, then you get now the name. Now this get for the as delete small letter. If a big letter, they say and it's a big letter. Good. So what to do next? We'll get again a submit behavior. We say that it's true. We'll tell them say, but before they delete, use a JavaScript code. This JavaScript code now yeah. We call a client-side event.click, meaning if somebody click the browser, let he ask the person this question. He should say one for delete because a critical end. If you delete record, you know they will get again. So the person need for no day. Then you go to the controller called branch. You also don't create a function we call delete record. You did it. Come in here again. Go to controller again. We don't come to controller. At the name of RAM. Now in this, you can even copy and paste. You can paste and to the search. Look for RAM. You don't see now the function is or say for delete the records. But yet we know they go there. You see how we link them together. So in back Naya is stop. Naya end, sorry. Naya end. You don't see. The back forget. Sorry, this back forgets end statement. So save them. Good. After we come back to our date modify. The date modify again. But now, not inside the same row, we create another row. See where the row different? This is a different row. It's column, but this is inside the same row. Then they inside the same row. Look, the row. See TD. Yes. This is now column. This good column. Okay, sorry. This is now one row. Now the same row than they, but different column there. Column 1, column 2, column 3, inside the same row. You don't see? So we come again here for do the same thing to this other end. But here we define a whole table back. Inside a column we make a small table inside. Why? Because now date one for can talk about. Now see the filter for date. We say we create a row for you. We'll create a column for you for let the interface just look nice and fine. Good. Then we configure a whole combo box where they get a table. Inside the combo box we get a name, we call and date field. Then the property.caption in when we're talking about combo, now caption into text. Then also we get a property caption. We see that be horizontal, but the center as usual. Then after we don't configure this whole column now, this one and just configuration. You don't see this now for just configure. Now you get this column. We create another column again and the same row. You know, let me see, we get a padding. Say left Yes, after in, we then can give a date field. This is a date field button. Meaning if I click on what will happen, yes, I get say from dates. This one, now you give a name, you get any name. Yeah, I give the name as a from, meaning from this date to this date. Meaning now two column there for can get two fields in. The from date and the to dates. Good. Now we see I stop now, I end. The from date, then this row, this column, I'm sorry, in this. You see, then again another yes column again here. You don't see from here to here another date with the same property to dates. So you don't see. So you count the date functionality back for you. So you count the date functionality back for you. This one. Then after we then now come to the search. Say if somebody don't select the from date and the to date, go to the controller or create another function again with this function here. Go, we then can make a button. When the person click this button, what if I do? Go to the controller here. Look for action we call get me this date from this date to this date. Good. We get a dictionary. This temp data are like a dictionary where can hold the data. They pick here. Now forget the data, but they pull them, they remove the data. Meaning, you're able to access the data, but you're able to delete, they delete the data, they pull them from the context. You don't see? This is the dictionary like a container where they store the data. Follow, we process a request. We store the data there, then we able to fetch the data using the pick method. You don't see to the branch search condition. I hope see this is okay. We go to the control ID, we see this hopefully. So I think we don't explain this second end. We then they can try for explain the last end of this form. Then from there, when at this end here, good. This is very simple. This is a partial view, meaning when this manual is give this one, give me another view called grid view partial. Something they want for today. Now we go to grid view partial. Where look at grid view partial. Now a small form, a small interface, meaning where we don't get a whole page, don't display all the information in there. We want below there, now like Excel file like where they load for we record them as we manipulate and as we see them. Meaning after all here, beneath them, count for me the grid view and the Excel, they let users say we see the records and how they work on them. Now here we do now. So you can the next this it will tell you say open a grid view. Now in this, would explain that in will be the next one, or they explain so far. Keep relaxed and make yourself comfortable. Ta-ta.